Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode today of Knowledge Works. We're very lucky today to be joined with an expert on space technology, and he's sitting right here beside me, and his name's Dr. Harry Koppenstein. Welcome to the show.
Thank you again for having me. I'm very happy to be here.
Of course, of course. So let's get into it. You've been studying this field for about 12 years now, and specifically on space technology, but over the past 5 years, you've developed more of a different side to it and how the space technology impacts our American home. Can you explain that to me?
I have, but over the past 5 years, I've really focused in on the new aspect of my field and made it into my passion. It gained my interest because we are living it. This is history that will be spoken in 50 years, and that is how space technology has impacted the home.
Well, can you explain that to me? Like, what makes you say that?
Well, the space technology that I am studying is relatively new. What is unique about this is that it is the 20th century. All of the technology we use now is brand new. We are so used to it, but that is why I like looking at it the way I do. It is refreshing to the point of view.
Without space technology, we would be absolutely nowhere where we would want to be today, especially in the household.
Wow, what do you mean by that?
I'm glad you asked that, because not a lot of people even understand how many products become of space technology. I could easily go on for days and spit out the many ideas that NASA has given us over the past 20 years, but I'm just going to keep it simple today. We're going to go with Tang, foam, freeze-dried food, and Velcro.
Listen, what do you mean by tan? I don't know tan, what is that?
Alright, well I'm glad you asked that. Let's get into it just to explain what everything is and what Tang is.
Okay.
So let's get into it. Tang is a household drink, maybe not everyone is familiar with. Can you explain to us what Tang is?
Yeah, it's a juice, not orange similar, but it is orange. It's completely different.
Alright, well, can you tell me some more, please?
Well, it was created by a great chemist, William A. Mitchell, in 1957. He was known for being a very creative guy with having over 70 patents in his day and has coined the nickname the Taste Tester. Although he is not employed through NASA, the product gained its popularity by John Glenn while he was orbit for eating experiments.
It came into the hearts of the American home as a drink for every meal. It impacted the diet of Americans and impacted the house so much it was brought into pop culture as a popular drink.
All of these things, along with many more, has impacted us on our everyday life. Not thinking about it, space technology is so relatively new that is only creating more and enhancing more for us and for the space technicians. So now in conclusion, the products such as Tang, water filtration, and satellite television are all direct products of space technology that go hand in hand with everyday life, impacted a generation, and one that is just downright delicious. To this day, private provision of water supplies is common in many parts of the world, whereas wastewater treatment is a seldom and responsibility of private enterprise. Provide safe drinking water and wastewater disposal facilities date back to the origins of civilizations. Ancient societies in Egypt, Mesopotamia, India, Pakistan, and Greece all sought to provide safe drinking water and safe means of human waste disposal. As world population neared 1 billion during the Industrial Revolution in the late 19th century, cities and villages became more crowded. Public health concerns dictated the new ways had to be found to provide safe water supplies, as well as provide means for safe disposal of sanitary waste. Growth in the numbers and in the size of cities and increasing use of water in residential, commercial, and industrial enterprises led to increasing provision of public systems for water supply and wastewater.
The live transatlantic broadcast was made possible by Telstar, a spherical satellite only the size of a large beach ball. Built by AT&T and dreamed up in Bell Labs, now the research arm of Alcatel-Lucent, Telstar received telephone calls, data, still pictures, and fax images from ground stations in Andover, Maine, and France before amplifying them and relaying them across the Atlantic Ocean. This happened because of a nickel-cadmium battery and 3,600 solar cells half-hour orbit. The first 20-minute broadcast beamed by Telstar, referred to as television space extravaganza at a Boston Globe, was slated to begin at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, but started a couple minutes ahead of schedule as soon as Telstar came into range. For our last segment today on Knowledge Works, we are lucky to sit down with one more expert, and her name is Moniolua Adeyemo. Moni has just recently earned her PhD from UCLA and will talk to us today on how satellite TV has gained importance throughout time. Thank you for coming, Moni.
Yes, thank you for having me today.
So let's start on how you're able to uncover satellite television, as well as bringing families together during the past and even now. How could the invention of such a small device have such a huge impact?
Yes, I did. Although I did not grow up in this time, I often thought back to how families in that time came together through entertainment and pop culture as we do today.
Before news came, I sat down and read your take on the July 23rd, 1962 historic broadcast as Telstar beamed live transatlantic video into viewers' living rooms for the first time. I found it to be very interesting on how you contributed to this, and because of your extensive knowledge, it was one of the first few times in history that TV was live and took on the household in a different way. How do you think that it took on the household? Do you think it contributed in a huge way, or no?
Launching the first Telstar took the entertainment to a whole new level in the household because the information that was finally released at real time that used to be recorded and played later in the day. Even though it only broadcasted for about 20 minutes, it was able to tune in all over the globe and be able to let people be able to get information in their household while they were comfortable with their families.
Do you think it was for the best or for the worst?
Definitely for the better. Even though the Telstar went out of commission in November of 1962, it still opened many gateways for other satellites to be launched for the entertainment. It improved the entertainment in the household, and Telstar helped the industry to grow more, as we know it today. If you go to anybody's living room, you will see a TV, and this is what the Telstar did. The date of 1962 was one to remember because it changed entertainment